I'll admit, I had never seen a police chase quite like it, but I'm in the business, too, of covering police chases. But 2 weeks ago, we showed you some pretty alarming video out of Baltimore, and at first we thought it was fake. A cop using his own cruiser as a weapon to run down a man on foot? Even the police chief thought it was a fake, but it wasn't. And now a Baltimore officer is in the kind of hot water usually reserved for the folks that he puts in the back of his cruiser. And when I say hot, I mean boiling. State's attorney has just brought down the hammer and announced the indictment of Officer Robert Parks, the man behind the wheel. And it doesn't get a whole lot more serious than this: attempted murder. On top of that, Officer Parks is also facing assault, reckless driving, and misconduct in office. The incident itself is jaw-dropping, cameras rolling as the cop car tried to run down a man who was clearly trying to avoid being hit. The video showed the patrol car leaping onto the grass, and though it is hard to see, actually hitting the man before barreling after him again and tearing around corners and racing through city streets while chasing him. This, I remind you, is not AI. Let's roll the whole thing.
What? Straight up. No, all right.
Yeah, what's your reason to stop him? You ain't even got no reason to stop him, bro. Hey, yo, walk off, Trey. You hit the alley, yo. Go ahead, Trey. Walk off, yo. He beating. He ain't even got no reason to stop him. Hey, yo, what the f***? You gonna hit him with the car? Yo, what the f***, bro? Yo, hell no, yo. Hey, yo. Come back this way, yo. Yo, beating, bro. Boss is dumb. Dummy. Dumb. You dumb as You dumb as You crashing it all that. You really crashing out, bro. Go ahead, dumb. Really crashing out, bro. You crashed his car.
Tonight, Officer Parks has been suspended without pay, and if he's convicted on all the counts, he could face up to 65 years in prison. Joining me now for his first national television interview on this case, Baltimore City State's Attorney Ivan Bates. Mr. Bates, thank you so much for being here. I have so many questions and so little time, so let me start with the prosecution's theory of this case. What is it that may have caused, in your estimation, this officer to do these things?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. Look, when you look at the video, it's without a doubt shocking and appalling. It is not what we expect from the men and women of Baltimore City Police Department. It's clear that the officer was out patrolling, approaches a group of individuals. The gentleman, he tells them to move on. The gentleman that he wants to try to speak with ends up walking away. That gentleman actually found out that he did have a misdemeanor warrant. And from there, everything just went haywire based on what you see in the video. Once again, with this being an open case, everyone's innocent until proven guilty. And it's my office's job to prove them guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law. But, the video is there. One of the things that people also didn't realize is that my office, the State's Attorney's Office in Baltimore City, we did our own independent investigation. We're able to find additional videos, additional angles. And it's not just this video. There are other videos that show other angles. And with everything, look, I can't answer what he was thinking or what he was going through, but I think the video really speaks for itself.
So let me ask you this, sir. What is the evidence that you have that this officer was trying to kill the man as opposed to catch the man?
Well, one of the things you look at in terms of the law, it's not just about catching. They have the general order, and the general order of the Baltimore Police Department says, hey, if an individual is going to flee with a warrant, you pretty much need to let them go. But then when you look in terms of not once, not twice, but 3 times, we talked about this in our indictment, that there was an incident where he's driving the vehicle directly at that individual. That is not anywhere within the police general orders. They're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to de-escalate per the general orders of the police department. He even hits him with the vehicle at one time. But for the young man jumping out the way or running, if he hit the young man, then we do not necessarily know what had happened in terms of his life. He could have injured him, severely killed him, anything like that. Once again, in the general order and the way we look at it is that vehicle is a dangerous, deadly weapon. And that is when you look at the seriousness of the issues, the seriousness of what you have. And once again, but for him jumping and what you don't see at the last video we talked about in our indictment is that he was driving behind Sumter Avenue, and then the police officer ends up wrecking his vehicle. But one of the things that you don't see is that young man had to jump out the way, and but for jumping out the way of that vehicle before it crashed into a chain link fence, we don't know what would have happened.
So I know that a prosecution does not have to prove motive, but obviously everybody wants to know, why on earth would any officer ever do this? Do you have a motive that you can offer? The officer just snapped. He had a bad day. This guy did something or said something to him. What can you tell me that we don't hear or see on this tape?
I mean, look, the one thing you do know is that young man did have a warrant for a misdemeanor. And that the officer, in his own mind, for whatever reason, decided to pursue him that way. I can tell you that's not how the officers in Baltimore City or anywhere are trained, and that's not what they're supposed to do. We looked at the general orders, and they were violated. And so from there, I can't tell you why the officer did what he did. From our standpoint, we have the evidence, we see it, and then it'll go before the court, and they'll make the decision.
Let me ask you this. I only have 20 seconds left, but I do want to know, does this suspension and the ensuing case have an effect on other criminal cases that Officer Parks may have worked on?
Yeah, the first thing we did when we saw this video, my office immediately sent the email to all our prosecutors. Any cases that he was involved with, we are not going to be able to call him as a witness at all. And, we'll go by case basis to see what cases we can prove without his testimony. But if it was a case that involved his testimony, was necessary to prove the case, then that case would be dismissed.
It is good to talk to you. I can't thank you enough for spending time with me tonight. Baltimore City State's Attorney Ivan Bates, I hope you'll come back on the program.
Definitely. Thank you so much and have a good night.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.